This guided practice is for those times that you feel guilty about eating or overeating. This is a guided practice that can help you deal with experiencing guilt around eating certain foods, binge eating, or overeating. So before we begin, taking a moment to find a comfortable, quiet place and settle into a position that's comfortable for you. You can sit with your feet on the ground or lie down. You are welcome to close your eyes or keep them open, whatever feels comfortable for you right now. This practice is intended to be a kind and caring practice for you. So, let's begin. Settling into your position and taking a few deep breaths in and slow breaths out. Settling yourself as best you can. You are doing this practice now because you're probably feeling guilty around the food you've eaten, the amount you've eaten. So bringing your attention to your thoughts. Notice, what are you thinking? Notice the tone of your thoughts. How are you feeling about yourself right now? Chances are you are feeling guilty and bad about what you've eaten, or how much you've eaten, or both. You may be feeling angry at yourself, or sad and disappointed. Perhaps you're feeling some shame and regret that this happened. You may have turned on yourself and you may be blaming yourself for your behavior. Simply notice this. There's no need to change this right now. All you need to do is notice and become aware of how you are feeling. Acknowledging that this is a difficult moment. It's a painful moment. Can you accept that this is a difficult moment right now? And taking another deep breath in and slow breath out. And bringing your attention to your body. What do you notice? How does your body feel? You may be feeling sluggish. You may be experiencing discomfort or pain in your belly. Or you might be feeling heavy and bloated. This is normal. It's also your body's response to feeling shame, guilt, and anxiety. When we feel stressed, our digestive system takes strain. And as difficult as it might be, can you allow yourself to feel what you're feeling in your body? Taking a deep breath in through your nose and slow breath out through your mouth. Breathing in and out. If your mind wanders, which it probably will, and you notice your mind is jumping to thoughts and judgments about your eating, or if you notice that you start to beat yourself up, can you gently bring your attention back to your breath. Breathing in and out. And it might be helpful to say to yourself, it's okay that I'm experiencing food guilt right now. Everyone who struggles with eating and body challenges will experience guilt and shame around eating at some point. Reminding yourself, I'm not a bad person for eating a food I believe to be bad. I'm not a bad person for overeating. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a weak person for binge eating. Allowing myself to eat food is okay. Allowing myself to eat food that is pleasurable is also okay. Trying to restrict food all of the time is not good for my mental well-being. So taking a few deep breaths in and out. Reminding yourself, I'm not weak for overeating. Overeating is normal. Everyone will overeat, especially during the holidays. Really trying to let go of blame and shame and being hard on yourself. Seeing if you can cultivate the voice of your inner nurturer to help you right now. The thoughts and judgments you're having about food and overeating are not you. These thoughts belong to the diet mindset, to the restrictive mindset. Really reminding yourself, these thoughts I'm having about food and overeating are not me. These thoughts do not belong to me. Food guilt and shame, this is not me. I don't have to hold on to it. If you're noticing any resistance to being compassionate with yourself, can you bring some kindness and gentleness to your resistance? It's normal to feel some resistance. It's hard to be kind to ourselves. But we cannot hate ourselves out of a behavior. It's only through kindness, curiosity, patience, and compassion that we can change a behavior. So reminding yourself, the thoughts and judgments I'm having about myself, about food and overeating are not me. Food guilt is not me. These thoughts do not belong to me. They belong to the diet mindset. I don't have to hold on to these thoughts and judgments. And now imagine taking all the negative thoughts, the bad feelings, judgments, and putting them into a balloon. Taking a deep breath in and blowing them into this balloon as you breathe out. And seeing the balloon float up into the sky, taking away all the judgments, the blame, the criticism. Blowing them into the next balloon. Breathing out. Watching the balloon float up into the sky, into the clouds. Breathing in and breathing out all the guilt and judgment. Breathing it out as best you can. Exhaling the guilt and the shame. It doesn't belong to you. And as best you can, letting it go. Reminding yourself you have permission to enjoy food. It's okay to overeat. It's okay to binge. It takes time, patience, and kindness to recover from eating struggles. And we do this meal by meal and bite by bite. So take a moment to acknowledge yourself for taking this time to take care of yourself and do this guided practice. Really thank yourself for doing this, showing yourself that you matter. And now bringing your attention back to the room, wiggling your toes and fingers, taking in some deep breaths and exhalations, coming back to the room and gently opening your eyes and returning to your day.